Hello everyone, this is Evil Dork back with another video, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Now, initially I was going to keep doing more videos on the American Cholo saga, but I've decided again that I'm going to do something different. And today I want to talk about a Latina actress that is accusing Dan Schneider of being a pred. I'm talking specifically about Daniella Monet. Some of you may know her as Trina Vega from Victorious. Victorious was a show on Nickelodeon that was pretty successful. It ran for 3 seasons and then it got canceled because the actress Victoria Justice, she left to pursue a music career, which she failed to do miserably. Now, if you've watched Victorious, Daniella Monet, she played the older sister of Victoria Justice. I can't remember the name. It's been a while since I've seen it. But I do recall that her character was the punching bag of the show. I think she went by the name of Trina in that show. Trina was basically a Meg Griffin type character. You know, bad luck was always happening to Trina. She was untalented, didn't really have any friends. The character was supposed to be, a talentless, unattractive girl, which is a little bit ironic because, to be honest, of all the actresses, Daniella's the prettiest one. I always thought, she was prettier than Victoria Justice, Ariana Grande, and what the name of that actress that plays Jade West. I can't remember her name. But anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up again, because Daniella Monet exposed Dan Schneider as a perv, and she's not the first person to do so. And I'm going to read an article that gives detail as to how this whole thing went down. Okay? Earlier this month, iCarly star Jeanette McCurdy's bombshell memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, detailed alleged abuse she experienced while working at Nickelodeon. Now, several former child actors and Nickelodeon staffers are speaking out against Dan Schneider, creator of Zoe 101, Victorious, iCarly, and Drake and Josh, who reshaped the network and kids' television at large. According to a report from Insider, Schneider was known to push the boundaries of children's TV, often thumbing his nose at Nickelodeon's standards department and ramping up the series' sexual innuendos, including scenes in which goo was squirted on young actresses' faces. When it came to picking costumes, Schneider signed off on all outfits and campaigned for the skimpier options, the report states. McCurdy wrote in her memoir that she was pressured to wear a bikini on iCarly. Russell Hicks, Nickelodeon's former president of content development and production, told Insider that standards and practices read all the scripts for Schneider's shows, programming executives watched every episode, and parents and guardians were always present on set. Every single thing that Dan ever did on any of his shows was carefully scrutinized and approved, Hicks wrote in a statement to the outlet. Daniella Monet, who played Trina Vega on Nickelodeon's Victorious, told Insider that some of the actors' outfits on the show were not age appropriate, and that she wouldn't even wear some of that today as an adult. The actor also recalled a time when she contacted Nickelodeon about a Victorious scene in which she ate a pickle while applying lip gloss. Monet expressed concern to the network that it was too sexual to air, but Nickelodeon aired it anyways. Monet noted that most of the Victorious was very PC, funny, silly, friendly, chill, but once in a while there would be questionable scenes. Do I wish certain scenes like didn't have to be so sexualized? She said, yeah, 100%. Reps for Schneider and Nickelodeon didn't immediately respond to Variety's request for comment. Monet also mentioned the male dominance of Schneider's writers' rooms. As Insider notes, none of Schneider's shows credited more than 2 female writers in the entirety of their runs. Zoe 101 and Drake and Josh had 0. Alexa Nicholas, who starred in the first 2 seasons of Zoe 101, has been outspoken about her traumatizing experience at the network. Okay, and the rest of this I'm going to stop reading because the rest of that has nothing to do with Daniella Monet. Now, I'm going to say my honest opinion on this. I don't in any way co-sign what happened to Miss Monet. It's horrible that people do those things, but at the same time, I want to tell all my fellow Hispano brothers that this really is not our fight. We shouldn't really be concerned with this. And the reason I say this is because Miss Monet is married to a gringo. As far as I know, she has never done anything for the Hispanic community. You know, when the vendors were being attacked, I never saw this actress come out and say anything about that. She has no record of hooking up with Hispanic men as far as I know. And I could say the same thing about that half Puerto Rican woman, Victoria Justice. You know, she's never done anything for Hispanics. And I think she only dates white guys as well. And this is why I say we should not give any sympathy to Daniella Monet. These Latinas that choose to hook up with white gringos and black gringos, if you want to save them, by all means do so. Maybe they can be redeemed. But me personally, I'm going to do the same thing that Cynthia G does when she sees black males dating non-black women. Kick them to the curb. I would not piss on Daniella Monet if she caught on fire. She's a sellout. She's a pocha. And once again, doesn't deserve our sympathy. If you guys think I'm wrong for this, go ahead. But I think it's time that we as Hispanos, we need to start standing up for ourselves more. Because look at it like this. That show Victorious, if any of you have ever watched it, you'll notice that, and this goes back to another thing I said on one of my previous videos, they only had Latinas in that show. They didn't have Hispanic people. Okay, you know what? I take that back. There were 2 Hispanic characters, but they were not very important to the storyline. There was the father of the main characters, and then there was that Mexican guy that was always selling like food in the truck in high school. If any of you remember the show in Victorious, there was a food truck in the food court outside, and there was a Mexican guy, you know, just making food. And again, this is how society sees most of us as a whole. We're only good for cutting grass and cooking food, but we're not capable of anything else according to these mainstream companies. And the irony of this is that the actress, or the actor that played the cop, being Tori's dad, even though the character was a Hispanic guy, the actor himself was just a plain cornbread white dude. It wasn't even a Hispanic man playing a Hispanic. So, yeah, these women don't fight for us. We don't need to fight for them. As I said in a previous video, you know, Latinas are allowed to join the party, but the Hispanic man, hell no. So, Daniella Monet, you're on your own. Thank you everyone for watching. Evil Dork out.